ஓகே, குட் ஈவினிங் கைஸ். இன்றைக்கி நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா கரண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம். டுடே வி கேன் டிஸ்கஸ் அபவுட் சம் கரண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ். ஸோ ரீசெண்டாக இருக்கக்கூடிய கரண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ் ஃபேக்ட்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஸோ இந்த வீடியோ வந்து இப்போ தான் 2 to 3 மெம்பர்ஸ் வந்து வந்திருக்கீங்க. ஸோ நீங்கள் வந்துட்டு உங்களுடைய மற்ற ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் யாராவது இருந்தாங்கன்னா அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். ஸோ அவங்களும் வந்து வரட்டும். ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறம் நம்ம வந்து டிஸ்கஷனை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம். இப்போது கரண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் பார்த்தோம்னா நம்ம சேனலில் இதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு புக் பற்றி நம்ம சொல்லியிருந்தோம். வி ஹவ் டோல்ட் ஒன் புக் அபவுட் ஒன் புக் இன் அவர் சேனல். திஸ் இஸ் தட் புக். It appears somewhat in mirror. That is current agriculture current affairs 2022 to 23 by New Visual Publications. I told you if you wish you can buy this book. ஸோ இந்த புக் உங்களுக்கு விருப்பம் இருந்தால் நீங்கள் வந்து வாங்கிக்கலாம். The cost of this book is about 200 rupees. Why I am talking in English means because my friend Naveen told some other state people also watching this video. So you can talk in English or teach in English like that, he told. So I hope that Tamil students also can understand English. So no problem, because some Hindi people only don't know, cannot understand English. Okay. The cost of this book is around 200 rupees. It is available in Amazon or online. So you can get it in online with the free of delivery cost. So delivery cost is free only in Amazon or in Flipkart. So you can check it in Flipkart. So in this current affairs book, it is nearly about 150 pages. 248 pages. So in this 248 pages, they have given everything about the current affairs. So especially in agriculture sector. So this book will be very, very useful for you. So if you want to prepare for ICR, that too SRF means you should surely you should have this book. So it's very, very important. So if you wish, you can buy this book. Next, those who are preparing for IBPS or related civil service exams at the national level, you can also buy this book, because this book covers every current affairs topic related to agriculture. So this is very much important book. You can buy this book. Okay, let's first let us go to our topic. First, we can discuss about what are the questions that will be preferentially asked in, that are some frequently asked questions or recently asked questions. What are the questions which have more chances for asking in SRF or JRF exam. So we can discuss about that questions. First of all, I have written something. So I cannot, if it is possible means I will show you, but my handwriting will not be understood by many people. So it's difficult now. Okay, one of the prime most current affairs question in every agriculture competitive exam is, what is the total food grain production of India? They will give any one year. For example, they will give 2019 or 2020 or 2021-22 like that. So they will give this kind of years, and they will give the options. We must so I think so you can see that while I was joining in 2015 for BS Agriculture, I don't know what during the time, I think so it was 265 million tons. After that in 2016 it has raised a little. I think so in 2015 and 16, in both the years something 265 or 270 like that it would be. But in 2017 the total food grain production has raised up to 275.68 million tons. So these values are in million tons. You can note these values. I can tell that no one can understand my handwriting, but there is no other way. So 2017 275.68 million tons. Then we can see the gradual significant increase in total food grain production of India. So this is the most important factor we should keep in our mind. In 2018 we can see that 277.49 million tons. There is only 2 million tons has been increased. But in 2019 we can see that 285.17 million tons. So if you have any doubt also, you can ask in this live chat or comment. So it will be very useful for others. So next we can see here there is nearly 8 million tons of total food grain production has been increased. Next 2019 to 20 we see that 291.95 million tons. 2021 310.74 million tons. We can see that there is a gradual increase of 20 million tons in this area. I think so this is not 291.95, sorry, it's a 295 million tons. Actually I prepared this material I have copied from this some other material. In that I have written that was the third advanced estimate, but after in fourth advanced estimate they have changed it to 295 million tonnes, and in 2021 the total food grain production was 310 million tonnes, and in 2021-22 during this year it that second advanced estimate is 316.06 million tonnes. In this 10 years itself, in this past 10 years, not 10 years, some 7 or 8 years are there. In this years itself, we can see that there is a total food, in this year, there is about 265 million tonnes, as I said yearly. So in this 10 years, not 10 years, 7 years itself, there is a gradual increase of 50 million tonnes of total food grain production in India. This is one of the most important achievement of the Indian agriculture sector, especially agricultural scientists and the farmers and the other technical person who has contributed to the agriculture sector. So this is one of the great thing that we are attending. During 1950, total food grain production in India is only about I think so 50 million tonnes. So from this 50 million tonnes, it has been raised up to 316 million tonnes. So we can see where is the achievement of our green revolution and related other government schemes. So we must praise our government and other agricultural scientists or workers, whoever it may be, farmers, every persons. So because of them only this has been possible. So we should feel proud to be an Indian citizen. This is the first most important point. Next we see that this is the first important question. It will be asked in competitive exams. So in this year, this is 2022 now, they will ask 2020 or 2021, 2022. These three questions are very, very important. You note this, and this will be very, very useful. And the next, second most important question is, what is the share of GDP towards agriculture? Agriculture towards total GDP of India. We see that in 2021 to 22, the total contribution of agriculture towards Indian GDP is 20.8%. This is one of the most important question. And the previous year also it was around 18 or something. And before that it is only 15, 16 like that. But in the past 2 to 3 years, especially during the pandemic period in 2020, there was a gradual increase in agricultural sector production, because during that time only agriculture production has sustained and it only increased that everything. You might have heard in our newspaper or news channels that Himalayas, Mount Everest has been visible from above at the distance of 100 kilometers. Like that, you might have heard many facts about that, many facts during the COVID pandemic due to the reduction in pollution. So during that time, every industrial sector has been declined, but this was due to the 20.8% due to the not only due to the increased agricultural production. We must keep in mind during that time many of the industrial sector, many of the IT companies everything has been shut off or closed. So this only made contribution of agriculture towards increased GDP. In 1950, the total contribution of agriculture towards GDP is more than 50%. It may be 53, 52, 53 like that it was there, but it has been gradually reduced. But we can see that it has been gradually reduced to below 15. It was during 2017-18 and all, but now it's 20.8%. But we can see that total agricultural production is increased. So we can see that this reduction in agriculture GDP, contribution of agriculture GDP towards Indian GDP is not due to the reduced production. It was due to the higher production or higher turnover of other industrial sectors, private sectors and some other sectors. So this is the one thing we must keep in mind. If you have any doubt, you can ask. You can ask in live chat, because in my mobile last time itself it has not shown. So otherwise Naveen has went somewhere. If anyone knows Naveen number, means you call them and please tell him to come to his room. So it will be very useful for me to check that what are the comments you have given. So next, one of the most important question is, they will ask what is the who are the director general, or like that. One of the question will be there. First we have to know that Director General of ICAR, when ICAR has been established? This is the first important question. 16th July 1929. The 16th July is celebrated as the ICAR Day. You might have known. Recently it has gone. During that time, TNI have received some award. Next, in which year? 1929. This may be asked. First Director General of ICAR was Dr. B.P. Paul. Who is the current Director General? Everyone will think about Dr. Trilochan Mohapatra, but not now. It has been, that post has been changed. A person from National Institute of Abiotics Test Management has become the Director General of ICAR. If anyone know the answer, please put it in comment or live chat so others can see. So this is one first question for you. Director General of ICAR. Next, when IAEA has been established, its director is Dr. A.K. Singh. This is one of the important questions. This will also be asked. During, why I am telling these are important questions is, during last time in agronomy SRF PhD, they have asked who is the Director of National Bureau of Soil Survey and Land Use Planning. So I think so, Dr. Madhuraj is something. So like that questions they asked. So these are the questions we have to keep in. These are the things we have to keep in mind. Next, who is the, when APIDA has been established? It has been established in 1985. And who is the current Director General of Chief Person? Dr. M. Hangamuthu. And Food and Agriculture Organization was established in 1945. It is one of the impact of that after that World War II. So who is the current that chief person is Q Dongyu. You take up this name, Qudongyu. He or she may be from China. And next thing is World Trade Organization. A person from South Africa, especially I think so Nigeria, I think so. She has become the chief for World Trade Organization. For World Trade Organization, I forget her name. So that one you can take. That World Trade Organization has been established in, I think so, 1994. Before that, during 1946, 47, during the same time, GATT was established, General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, and after that only that GATT has been withdrawn, and that World Trade Organization has been established in 1994. So you check that answer, you make correction for it. World Trade Organization, who is the chief person? She is from which country? Next, when it was established, you note this also. And another, some ICAR institutes are there. There are enormous number of ICAR institutes. I think so 64 ICAR institutes are there. So in that institute also, which are the institutes, where it is located, and what are the AICRBs going on. So that and all the things you have to keep in mind. So first you keep in mind about the AICRP projects and not AICRP project, that National Institute, for example, National Institute of Abiotics Test Management, National Institute of Biotics Test Management, Central Rice Research Institute, and some of the institutes names has been changed to some other new names. So like this, these are some things are happening in our country. So we must know about these things also. So these at least 5 questions will be asked from this national and international institutes. So this is the most important question. And next, what is the important factor important question we have to consider is, what is the total geographical area of India? We will confuse during the exam. This is the primemost factor, because we know that the total geographical area of India is something 328.5 million hectares, 6 million hectare. In some books or materials, they might have given 329 million hectare. So it may be vary according to that materials, but we have to keep in mind. This question also will be asked in many exams. And next is, what is the net zone area of India? This is 139.4 million hectare. This is the total net zone area of India. You can note this, which is the 42.4% of the total geographical area of our country. And the grass zone area is about 200.2 million hectare. This is also one of the important question they are asking repeatedly. And what is the cropping intensity of India? If you are writing agronomy exam, means surely this questions will be asked 100%. So the cropping intensity of India is about 141.6%. This is the most important question you might you should read, and you should keep in mind. This question are asked in every, this question is asked in every entrance examination. If you write a TNU examination also, at least this question will be there. So you should keep in mind. And there are some facts about barren and degraded lands in India. Next, wasteland in India. These are some questions may be asked, but you keep in mind about this wasteland, total wasteland, because there are many schemes for wasteland development. So this 55.7 million hectare. This is one of the most important question. Next. We know that recently agri budget has been passed by our honorable finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman. So in that they have given for every sector or every ministry they have given some important they have allotted some budget. So for this, for agriculture and farmers welfare, to the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, they have allotted 1,32,513.62 crore rupees. 1,32,513.62 crore rupees. This is point. So you note this. This is for Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. While for the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, they have allotted about 1,07,715.38 crore rupees. So these are the two important ministries related to our agriculture. So Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, another one is Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. So what are the highlights of this budget is one of the highlight of this budget is that is 2.37 lakh crore rupees will be directly paid to 1.63 crore farmers for the procurement of wheat and paddy. So this is the most important point you have to consider. Another some of the important highlights of agri budgets also there. So we can first you read about this, and the second is one of the there are many schemes to promote natural farming and organic farming in India. One of such the great thing is chemical free natural farming to be promoted throughout the country, but initial focus is on farmers land in 5 kilometer wide corridors along river Ganga. So you keep in mind that 5 kilometers wide corridor along river Ganga, because this has been asked in recently in my class also. One of my course teacher asked this question. So this is the somewhat important point only. And another one is NABARD will facilitate fund to many startups that are all somewhat common. But Kisan drone, this is one of the important project related to recently related to agriculture. Kisan drones, you keep in mind this Kisan drones. So they might have given some other names also for this Kisan drones for crop assessment, digitalization of land records, spraying of insecticides and nutrients. Nowadays everywhere drone. So wherever we go, some drone in every agriculture universities or colleges, the drone are using everywhere. So even in farmers field also, many farmers are moving towards the drone, because by using the drone there is a much reduction in the time of spraying. So amount of the pesticides usage also reduced by using the drones. So we should focus on the drones. So for that only they have introduced that scheme Kisan drones. And another one of the first important question related to highlights of agriculture budget is Ken Betwa linking project. These are the two rivers in Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. So in these areas, I think so Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh, or maybe Bihar, you check that one. So they have allotted 1,400 crore rupees for the implementation of Ken Betwa link project. This question also asked currently in our irrigation exam. So only I am telling 14,000 crore rupees. So because of this, 9.08 lakh farmers will be benefited by the Ken Betwa linking project. There are many linking project in country. For example, in Tamil Nadu, Paramikulam Aliyar project. Next, many people are telling about the Ganga Kaveri linking project, Ganga Kaveri Niputindam. Like that, many things are there. But this Ken Betwa is the recent project that has been highlighted in the budget, and they have allotted this much amount for that implementation. So this is the most important thing. And another some of the facts are normal only, but these are the some of the important facts that to this Ken Betwa project is the very important project. Next is about like the GDP, gross domestic product. Another one important thing is the gross value added. So you note this point in 2022, 20 and 21, the total GVA of contribution of agriculture is 15.9 percentage, whereas in 2021 to 22 it has been raised to 18.8%. These are the two most important questions. And when we come towards that forest means that forest is another one important question. So like the in related to the forest they will ask some question. The total forest area in India is around 80.9 million hectare, so which is the 24.62 percentage of the total geographical area. But at least 33% of the total geographical area of the country should be under forest for the maintenance of the ecology. But in India, only 24.6% is under forest. But this data is 2021 data. When compared to 2019 data, there is a gradual increase in the forest area in India of about 2,261 square kilometer. This is due to the plantation of many new trees along in the west and degraded lands of India. So this is one of the most important question we must keep in mind. And another important question related to forest is what are the top 5 states that ranking first under forest cover. So these are some of the important question. First is Andhra Pradesh with the total area of 649 square kilometer. Second is Telangana and Odisha, Karnataka. Next is Jharkhand. These are the top 5. These are the top 5 states which show increase in the forest cover. Next, what are the top 5 states which show major loss are given here. First is Arunachal Pradesh. It's located in the northeastern side. So next Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya. These are the northeastern states. These northeastern states are showing very much a decline in the or loss in the forest cover. It may be due to that these areas are entirely forest areas. So these forests in some of the states more than 90% of the total geographical area under forest only. So in that places due to the building of construction of many buildings or some other factories or industries, there will be a decline in the total forest cover. So you should we should keep in mind this also. And the total forest cover top 5 states as compared to the total geographical area. So this has been given here, that is Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Manipur and Nagaland. In Mizoram, 84% of the total geographical area is only under forest only. So only 15%, remaining 15% is only under normal land area. So another one thing is top 5 states with related to the total area of the forest. I think so in this material it has not given, but it is a very very important fact. So I will tell you later by tomorrow. Another one of the question is related to irrigation management. In irrigation we know that micro irrigation, macro irrigation, like that different types of the micro irrigation means by using the drippers or sprinkler. If we use drippers and sprinkler means it is known as the micro irrigation. For micro irrigation, the total area under micro irrigation is India is 68 lakh hectare. So this is 6.8 million hectare. So they might have given 6.8 million hectare also. So when we divide a lakh by 10, it will come in million. So area under micro irrigation. Next, the state which ranks first in micro irrigation, drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation. These 3 are in Karnataka only. So micros, drip and sprinkler. In some literatures or in some world literatures they might have given Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan for something, but in 2022 it is in Karnataka. So you keep in mind this. So next is livestock and horticulture. Already it's about 25 minutes has been over. So let us discuss about only livestock now. In livestock, the important question they might ask is, one is the livestock population. Recently that livestock census has been over. Next, what is the total milk production and what is the total egg production? These are the some of the important question. And what is the total contribution of livestock towards GDP? First, the total livestock population in India is 535.78 million. So this is not million tonners or hectare, it is a population. So it is 35.78 million. So you keep in mind. Next, the state which ranks first is, I think so, Uttar Pradesh. I have written here Uttar Pradesh. Next, the total milk production is about 209.96 million tonnes. This is 2021 data. While I was studying this livestock course in my UG second year, during that time they told 165 million tonnes or 155 million tonnes, and but in that literature there was only 1 million tonnes. So after it has been changed to 155 to 165 million tonnes. Now it has been increased to 209.96 million tonnes. This was possible due to only the that HF or Jersey like that goes. So this is the, because there is a increased population, so we have to feed that entire population. No one can imagine a day without having a cup of coffee or cup of tea or at least a cup of milk. So some people may be there, but 99% people will drink coffee or tea twice a day or thrice a day or at least 4 times a day. Today we drink 4 times a day. Night one time in hostel milk will be given. So 5 times. So like that the life is going on. So milk is very very important. Per day per capita availability is 427 gram per day. So for per person 427 gram, and total egg production is about 122.11 billion. So you keep in mind total egg production. The total egg production is 122.11 billion, and the total livestock contribution of livestock towards agriculture is about 62%. Towards overall GDP is 62%. This livestock sector contributes to Indian GDP is about 6.2%, while its contribution towards agriculture GDP is 30.9%. Okay, now it has been about around 30 minutes. So these are the things we have covered today. So you keep in mind that what is the total food grain production of India for the last 3 years. So they may ask 20, 21 or 22, and what is the share of agriculture towards Indian GDP, and next what is that who are the director general of ICAR or director general of director of IRI, NABARD, like that some questions may be asked, and even for that institute also who are the director, like that questions may be asked. Then related to the agriculture budget, these three are the very important. The two, that Kisan Drone and Ken Betwa interlinking project, these are the very much very important questions. And related to the forest cover, that what are the total area under forest. Next, what are the states, which are the states ranking top 5 in forest area or forest loss or forest towards total geographical area. So these are the some of the important questions. And related to the livestock, these are the important question. And in livestock also, another thing, meat production is there. So I have not known about meat production, so we can discuss tomorrow. So if you have any doubt, you tell here, because no one, I don't know anyone has commented here or not, because this comment is not appearing to me today. I don't know why it's not appearing. So if okay means we can stop our class now. So if you have any doubt means you tell me later. I will discuss by tomorrow. So like this our preparations are everything will be going on smoothly, because as like yesterday means it is somewhat difficult for me, because I will have to do it in Google Meet, and again from Google Meet it will be transferred to that OBS, open broadcasting software. From that open broadcasting software it will be again transferred to YouTube, and there is a gap of 3 to 4 minutes between my talking and that YouTube live streaming. So it's very waste only, I think so. So we can do like this itself, because chalk piece and board are best, no, like that pen and paper also best. Only thing is you should you all people should understand my language and my especially my handwriting, so it will be the difficult for you. Okay, there is no other way. You try to adjust for this. Thank you.